ASMR video is going to be all about how to talk to women. How to talk to girls. If you want to hear my advice, then just relax and breathe in, breathe out, relax, and you can just listen to me talk, and you can fall asleep to it, or you can just use this as some meditation time, some relaxation time, or just to hang out with me. So I'm going to give like 3 do's and 3 don'ts, I guess. Of course, all of this stuff is going to be like super chill. It's not like anything that's going to make you think too much or upset you, because we're relaxing. And I think we need more relaxation in general to actually like become our best selves. Like, honestly, the less thinking you do and the more relaxing you do, like mentally, the more that you can create in this world. But anyway, I'm going to start with the don'ts, and then I'm going to end with the do's. So, the first don't is, in no particular order, do not lie to look cool. If you lie to look cool, then 1 to 2 things will happen to you. Either 1, you're going to look like a crazy person because that girl will know that you're lying to her. Or number 2, the person will be like, okay, cool, and then later they'll find out that you were lying, and then they will be extremely turned off by you, and you will give them the ick, and they will never want to talk to you again. So do not lie to look cool, okay? Number two. Number 2. Do not compare yourself to her in any kind of way. Do not compare your vehicles or your, I don't know, skill sets or your jobs or your, I was gonna make a joke, but do not compare sizes. Do not compare yourself, because women hate that, okay? I cannot stand when a man compares himself to me. Like, this is not a competition. Do not try to compete with me. It's gross and weird. A woman wants someone who looks at them as equal. I want you to treat me like an equal, not a competitor, not someone below you, and not someone on a pedestal, okay? Equals, respect. Do not try to compete with a woman. Do not compare yourself to a woman. And do not complain to a woman. Do not complain. Do not complain. If you complain, you will look insane. Okay? I'm just giving you the truth, and like, I think that's pretty healthy. Like, you wouldn't want someone constantly complaining to you either, so not saying that you do any of these things, okay? I'm just giving say the third one is I lost my train of thought. Okay, I'm gonna stick with this one. The third one is do not give unsolicited advice, okay? Don't be a know-it-all, because you might in fact know it all, but she might in fact know it all as well, okay? Now, it's one thing if someone is asking you for your advice, or you have known this person for a while and you know that they like appreciate your advice, but do not give women you barely know your unsolicited advice, because it's really, really like unattractive of you, because you look like you're assuming that the woman is stupid, or that she needs you to give her advice because she's failing in your eyes. Because why else would you give someone unsolicited advice, not knowing if they know that advice as well? Okay, I've noticed a lot of men want to give me their unsolicited advice, and it's a big ick, it's a big turn off, and it's like a big thing that women make fun of men for, right? Mansplaining. Don't give unsolicited advice. You're not our coach. You're not our father, okay? Again, I'm not saying that you do it. I am just talking about the things that I have seen men do that, I was gonna say repulse me, but that's so mean. No, just like, the social faux pas, right? I don't think that anybody that's like giving someone their advice is like thinking that way. I think maybe that's like how they were raised, but you have to remember, like, this woman is not your mom or your sister or something. Like, you don't need to give her your advice, okay? Unless you know the person, that's different. But unsolicited advice just appears really rude, and like, for me, it's something that I have worked on, like, not necessarily giving unsolicited advice, but approaching my advice the way that I give my advice, present my advice to my friends when they ask for advice. So yeah, we're all working on different things, but just in general, do not give a woman your unsolicited advice. Okay. Alright, now we're going to get into some do's, right? And just remember, you're perfect, you're great, you're amazing, and the fact that you care enough to improve your social patterns is huge. Okay? These things don't come naturally to us. These things are taught to us, or we're around, like, our family or our friends. Like, society teaches us, right? So don't be too hard on yourself. Just, you don't lose, you learn, right? Some do's. Okay, number one, in no particular order, is open the door for her. Open the car door for her. Open the door when you go out, and walk on the traffic side of the road. So if you're both walking together, walk on the side that the cars are at. You want to make her feel protected and feel safe. So, walking on the traffic side of the street and being vigilant when you're walking with her really, really makes a woman feel safe, and it's very masculine and it's very appreciated. So just do those things, like pull out the chair and all of those things, because I feel like that's lost nowadays. But every man that I've ever really liked has done those things. So yeah, be vigilant when you're walking around with her, just social things, right? Anyone can walk on the busy side of the street. Anyone can open the door. Anyone can say goodnight. Anyone can be vigilant and make someone feel safe, okay? So, that is one of my tips. Number two is uplift her and do not speak negatively about her. I know that sounds like obvious, but a lot of people I've noticed talk like crap about their partner, and you just don't want to do that, because even if you talk crap about your partner like secretly and not in front of her, the relationship can feel that energetically, okay? And a really bad thing that I've noticed a lot of men do when they are in these kind of like toxic mindsets is like they will talk crap about their partner to their friends or people they like or care about, and then what happens is those people that they complain to will start sabotaging the relationship and sabotaging that person's feelings and thoughts, and will literally just manipulate them. So do not talk crap about the person. I know, like, some people are like, wow, people do that. Yes, people do that. But I just had to throw that out there. But do lift them up. Treat them like a friend, you know? Treat them like they are the person that you can confide in. Treat her like she's the person that you would trust with your feelings, that she's somebody that you would open up to. Women love when they make a man feel safe enough emotionally to open up, right? Like, women love when men make them feel safe and secure. You know, women love when, or men, yeah, sorry, I'm confusing myself. Women love when a man can make them feel secure, and when they feel like they can make a man open up, right? So make that woman feel like you are emotionally invested. Make them feel like you trust them. You know what I mean? And that, like, I feel like that's like the give and take of the relationship, right? Is that a woman gives the softness and the man gives the structure, stability, manliness. And yes, there are other things that could come with that societally. Is that the word? Whatever. But we're talking strictly about emotions and how you're making a person feel and how you can, you know, make women like you and be genuine and how to talk to women. So, yeah, you can make a woman feel safe just by, you know, doing those things, like I said, opening the door, standing outside traffic, and you can get them to reciprocate and trust you and value your now wanted advice by making them feel emotionally safe and opening up to a woman makes them feel like emotionally connected to you, right? That's obvious. Mixing the two of like making them feel safe and also opening up to them, you will have a woman just love person, but that's not gonna get you very far. We want healthy relationships, not toxic relationships, and I don't think that it's conceited to want to be attracted to that person. That is a big part of the relationship, but just be attractive yourself, right? And talking to a woman with respect and vulnerability, but also holding manners and opening the door and being respectable really like is how to talk to women. Like, one more thing I would say is really focus on your personality and the things that you like to talk about, because like for me, I hate when someone tries to debate me. I'm like, can you not, like, I'm just chill vibes. Like, I don't know, I don't like fighting, I don't like debating, and I don't like drama. But figure out what you like what are the things that you like to talk about? How is your personality? Are you more flirty? Are you more social? Are you more like, do you like talking about books? Do you like talking about movies? Are you super into video games? Like, how do you go about talking about those subjects? Like, listen to yourself when you have conversations with people and analyze it. Have a really good conversation with somebody and then think back, like, how did I talk about that? Or how did I talk when I was talking to that person? How did I feel? Like, then be like, oh, you know, this is my vibe. I like when this person's like this and I'm in this energy that makes me feel this way, right? I think a lot of it is getting to know yourself and like focusing on what your personality is. And then once you feel confident about like yourself and the way you go about things, like, you will attract the right woman for you. And then, you know, using these things, practicing these things, these skills, these social skills, it will all just come together, right? So you don't need to like lie about who you are or fake who you are, what you do. You don't need like looks or money unless you're going after looks and money, right? What you want you. What you attract will be attracted to you. So just keep practicing these social tools, and I will keep posting lots of them, just to go over it one more time, because I know I was like rambling a lot. Don't pick on a woman. Don't just talk about her looks. Don't compare yourself. Don't complain. You know, don't treat her like your mom. Don't treat her like a guy friend. Don't put her on a pedestal, but also respect her. Treat her like a mutual. Treat her like an equal. Be a respectable man. Open the door. Say goodnight. Take your time and lift her up. Be invested in her emotionally and emotionally open up to her. Make her feel emotionally safe. So I hope some of my tips helped you, and I hope that you have a great night and a good rest, and just feel good about yourself, because remember, you are and always will be enough. Breathe in, breathe this sink in and have no more thoughts.